Last but not least, the Royals winning 1-0 against Baltimore. Baltimore continues to struggle in the playoffs, man. What's the deal with the Orioles in the playoffs? Like, why can't they win playoff games? So good in the regular season. And you thought, this is perfect for them because they finished the season strong, right? They won 8 of their last 11. And the Royals finished the season very, very weak. The Royals just about blew their playoff shot. So you're thinking it's a strong-looking Orioles team coming up against a weak, injured Kansas City squad that maybe shouldn't have even made the playoffs. Right? Seattle thinks they should be in the position Kansas City is right now. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the momentum, doesn't matter any of that. Kansas City goes on the road, wins 1-0. And the Royals pitching staff, man, I have to give them credit. They've been a pitching team all year, and they've done it with guys who you didn't think were going to work out. When I saw their rotation, their plan was to have Seth Lugo and Michael Wacha and who was it? Chris Bubik and Alec. What's his name? Alec. I don't remember. Something Alec, right? Alec Marsh, I believe it is. I didn't think that was going to work out for them. I thought that that was a dream come true for them in April when they were the best ERA in the league, and I said, there's no way this lasts. These guys are a bunch of veterans who haven't done it like this for their whole careers. And somehow they've done it. Somehow they've pulled it off. I mean, they outdueled Corbin Burns. What are you looking for, man? Kansas City, legitimately, their pitching could get them to the World Series. I don't know if they'll get there or not, because I don't think they have the offensive firepower. Even with Vinny Pasquantino back, you match that lineup up with the Yankees or the Guardians, I don't see them making it to the World Series. Because as good as Bobby Witt is and as good as Salvi Perez is, Judge and Soto clear them by a mile. But at the same time, man, Royals are another fun team to root for. Bobby Witt Jr. is a very rootable player. Salvador Perez is so lovable, loyal player to his city. He stuck through for so many bad years for another chance at a World Series. If he gets a second ring, dude, he could be a Hall of Famer. I know the statistical case isn't really there for him, but when you start talking about a 2-time World Series winning catcher who played his entire career with Kansas City and made 9 All-Star games, he has a 48 home run season, he's led catchers in homers twice or 3 times, he's won multiple Gold Gloves, he's won Silver Sluggers, he's received MVP votes. So I know the statistical case for Salvador Perez isn't there, but there might be an accolades case building. We'll talk about that more if it happens, but you gotta love Salvi, you gotta love Bobby Witt, you gotta love Kansas City, man. I don't know what it is about the Orioles. They feel like the basic white girls of the MLB, where it's like, oh yeah, it's Adley and Gunnar and Jordan Westberg and Colton Cowser and Heston Kjerstad and it's just a bunch of white guys, a bunch of young, basic white guys, like, drinking their Starbucks, and, what happens when they're under pressure, though, is they fail. 0-4 in the playoffs with this team, and if they lose tomorrow, they'd be 0-5 with two times being swept at home. Wouldn't that be tough? Wouldn't that be tough?